Hi, this is Anno and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to join me today here in my little corner of the internet. And today I thought we could hang out together and look together for makeable, knittable, crochetable gifts that are manageable and that we still have time to make. Today is November 18th. And be able to gift for the holidays, may it be Hanukkah, which is I think on the 16th of December this year, or Christmas or New Year. So I decided we would look together at my bundles. The bundles on Ravelry are where you put your favorites, whenever you see something when you're scrolling on Ravelry and you're surfing the website and you find something that you like, you take it, you not necessarily buy it right away, although I'm an impulsive buyer. I have way too many patterns in my Ravelry, but more often than not I just will put it in a bundle and then decide later if I want to purchase and make it or not. So I'm going to go over my bundles with you and look for small manageable patterns, and then together we will decide, together, I mean I'm alone here, but I will decide and let you know which one I think I'm going to choose to make this holiday season. And hopefully I will inspire you to maybe find something you didn't find when you were looking at Ravelry, because there's so many options and so many different things. It's very easy to miss beautiful things from designers that are sometimes less known. Okay, let's do it. Oh, all right. One of my bundles is called Accessorize Moi. And here I have a few things that I think could be very manageable and makeable. Okay, so the first one is a hat, and it's called the Highline Hat by Jennifer Shields Toland, JST Designs. It's a beanie toque. It was released in November 2025. She used North Bay fiber, Bay Blend DK. It is 19 stitches for 32 rows. She uses US 5, US 6 and US 8, and I really like it because it looks like it's garter stitch mainly. It's knitted bottom up in the round, textured. I think it's probably slip stitches, or I don't know exactly what stitches she uses. The pattern is available for $6 US, and I think it's very manageable. I can see myself making that and whipping those hats pretty fast since it's a DK. And I really like that design. That stripe on the side is different. I like it. So it's a contender. I'm going to be all over the place. I'm not going to do hats together and blah blah blah, because I'm just taking it with me on that little stroll on Ravelry, and whatever catches my fancy, I will show it to you. The next one are fingerless mittens, and they are called Oribus fingerless mitts, and the designer is Christy Wareham Norfolk. It was released in October 2025. She uses Wattlebird yarn sock, so it's a fingering pattern. What I love about this, first of all, you don't need to knit the finger, so it will take less time than if you were knitting regular mitt. And I really like the design, this crisscross design. Again, it looks like it's stockinette, so cables and slip stitches, and mosaic too. Wow, so that would be not boring and super engaging to make. It is $6 Australian. I don't know what is the conversion rate, but it's super cute. I really love the color that they chose. That yarn is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't take much, 32 stitches and 44 rows for your 4-inch gauge, and it uses US 1.5, so 2.5 millimeters, so small needles. I don't think it would take a lot of yarn, so that would be perfect for those lonely skeins of fingering that you have. Yeah, that is a contender, guys. Another thing that I really like to gift during the holiday season are hot water bottle covers. One here that I think is adorable is the At Least Argyle Beam Warm hot water bottle cover by Nadia Makes. It was released in December 2024. She used a Jamison's of Shetland Spindrift, very classic Argyle. I wonder if this is duplicate stitch to create that red line. Let's see. So DK yarn is used. Oh, and it's a free pattern. We love when the patterns are free. Thank you to Nadia, because I know that it takes a lot to create patterns and is very generous to give it to us for free. She uses US 6 4mm and US 8 5mm. It's bottom up. There is a little bit of intarsia. So yeah, worked flat. And then you probably just sew it together. Adorable. Adorable. Let's move on. Oh, the Monster Cable Beanie. Did you see that beauty? That was released in January 2019 by Callie Taylor. The Monster Cable Beanie, super bulky yarn. So those super bulky hats are my favorites. I can probably whip up, stand straight. I'm always like that, posture. I can probably whip one of those cable hats with super bulky yarn, so like Malabrigo, Rasta, or something like that. I just hand dyed some super bulky yarn for the store myself, and probably in one evening. So one hat per day for me. So that's really fast and very much appreciated in the winter. How cozy that hat looks, and then it's always adorable to add a pom-pom. And who wouldn't like receiving something like that? There is the Winterfell, which is really cute too. Another hat that I'm thinking of making, Winterfell 2.0 beanie by Smeeny Made Wild. And she uses, again, Malabrigo Rasta. And it's super bulky, so US 13 needles, 9mm, or US 15. It was released in February 2021. It costs $6 and it's adorable, super adorable. You need 2 colors for that effect. It's like little snowflakes effect. And again, a big pom-pom. Yes, 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 yes. Natasha Ormsby. It's called the Kione. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Khione. It was published in August 2025, and she puts 2 strands of yarn knit together, and she uses US 5 and US 3 needles. So it's lace plus fingering equal DK. She uses Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair and Sandnes Garn Tin Peer Gint. It goes for 4.50 euros. I really think it's a super cool way of designing that hat. If you look at that picture, and I'll put all the pictures there, the stitch is beautiful and the construction will keep you really, really warm. That will take longer than the previous hat I showed you because, you know, the stitch definition, there are more stitches because it's not super bulky, it's DK, so that might take me a few days to make, but it's still very manageable. Beautiful, beautiful. Natasha Hornby, that's her in the picture. She's so cute. Ooh, okay, this one I'm probably going to make for myself. I'm gonna end up keeping it because I love it so much, but that would be an amazing present, gift to make. It is another hot water bottle cover. It's called the Snowfall Town Hot Water Bottle Cover by Season Kian. It's free. I cannot believe this one is free. Oh my gosh, what a gifted, talented, generous person. Okay, they are holding fingering plus fingering to create a DK. You don't have to hold 2 yarns together, you can just use a DK. And look how cute, it has those little houses there. I love the choice of colors and everything. It is knitted, it was released in August 2025. Bottom up, there's a chart, stranded color work. Oh, I want one. I want one of those, definitely. I might do dark navy instead of the black for the night sky, but I'm definitely making that. All right, so look at this beauty. Ronioiset neck warmer. I'm probably just so butchering, but anyway, by Suvi. Let me see. Suvi Lee Itikainen. I'm so sorry, Suvi, but your cowl is just drop dead gorgeous. She released it in September 2025. She used Sandless Garn Double Sunday and Drops Daisy, so it does a DK weight. US 6 needles are used. The price is €5.20. It reminds me of the field sweater. Those are beautiful. I love cowls like that because sometimes I run either very hot or very cold. My temperature thermostat is up the wazoo, up and down, up and down, up and down. I never know. So those kind of cowls that you put over either a long sleeve t-shirt but go under your coat, so you don't have to wear a whole warm sweater, but it still keeps you warm, and it's very easy to take off if you have one of those hot flashes that ladies our ages are known to get. She made it in those beautiful colors, very, very sophisticated and really cool. Then there is that mini scarf pearl by Veronica Stonkas. She released it in December 2024. It is a free pattern and it is adorable. It looks like a moss stitch, maybe. Looks like a Sophie scarf design, kind of, but with a moss stitch, and she used Drops Air, which is super affordable and a really nice yarn. And again, that pattern is for free. Win-win, win-win. And the yarn weight is Aran. That's a really cute one. Mini scarf pearl. What else? Winter Hettehals, or Winter Hooded Collar by Strikkesoffer by Sophia Hagensen or Hugensen. And it's one of those tubes that turn into a hood, so it's a cowl that turns into a hood. It looks so comfy. I love the color she chose. What did she use? First of all, it was released in March 2022. It's 50 krone. I don't know what is the conversion for that. It's in English and Norwegian, the pattern. So she uses Sandless Garn, Fritz Garn, or Istex Alafa Sloppy. Ooh, I have plenty of those. Ooh. And that's really big yarn, so it's probably big needles, US 10. I love it. Ooh, it's bulky. So that's a really nice, impressive gift that you can probably make pretty fast. That's also a big contender for me this year. All right. What else? The Oxford Road Toque. Oxford Road Toque by Shelby Nichols. $4.99, was released in November 2022. It has cables and a little bit of texture and a pom-pom or not. She uses Cascade Yarn 220 or Knit Picks Wool of the Andes worsted or Malabrigo Rios. So it's worsted weight, US 6 and US 7. So that would go really fast. It's very cute, very classy looking hat. Super cute. What else? Oh my god, did you see this one? So this one, I'm not sure if I think it's in Tarja, right? 3-dimensional, circle-shaped entrelac. It's entrelac knitting. I just have to show it to you because it's so beautiful, and it's the first time I've seen it. It was released in August 2025. There's so many unknown to me designers, and you know, I feel like it's always the same designers that get all the spotlight. It's Ingunn Birkeland, that's her name. It's called the City Basket Balaclava. Oh, it is so different and so beautiful. I'm totally in love with this. I don't think I could pull this. I needed to show it to you, but that would take me longer than a month. Because entrelac is so new to me, I would have to really focus. She uses 0 and US 0 and US 2.5. Yeah, But that's so beautiful, guys. How talented. I love it. All right, back to our ideas of small gifts. The Silk Garden fingerless mitts are super cute, super simple. They're by Virginia Burrow. She released them in December 2015. It's made with Noro Silk Garden. I have many Noro Silk Garden that are waiting to be used, so that would be perfect. Aran weight, US 5, stockinette, no fingers to make, big rib to be folded up or down to protect your fingers. It's super cute. I love it, and it's free. So that is something that you could also whip really fast, and I think that anybody would be really happy. If you like brioche, the Koyo hat by Olga, jazzy, adorable designer, super talented. I love brioche. She released that in October 2023. It is such a cute hat. She uses bulky yarn. She uses US 8, US 9, US 11. If you like brioche, that could go really, really fast. I want to make this one for sure. I don't know, she uses spin cycle yarn plump, but you can use any bulky yarn you would like, and she is having this pattern for $7 US. Good job, Olga. Love it. Definitely will be on my needles. Okay, let's see. Do I have another? Brioche bandana cowl by Lavagna Patricella. The brioche bandana cowl is made with super bulky. They released in November 2015, made with super bulky, 2-color brioche, $6 US. I feel like that would be done and impressive really fast. Let's see, do I have anything in crochet for you? I have the Octodot cowl in crochet by Veronica Ori. Was released in July 2025. So gorgeous. Oh la 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 la, I want to make one. Look how cute! It is made with a 3.75 millimeter hook, letter F. It is a bottom up in the round, seamless, stripes, color work, and it is gorgeous. I'm going to make this. Oh, what he has. Oh, she used Miss Bab's Yummy 2-ply yarn, so it's a fingering. Yeah, it takes 550 yards, so about 457 to 503 meters, so a little more than a skein maybe, but it depends on how you hook. Are you a loose hooker or are you a tight hooker? I'm a loose one, so I might need a little more. Then you have, still in crochet, Lily Twist headband was released in November 2024 by Kinga Erdem, and it was published in, can we get it? Can we buy the pattern? Available for free. Available for free, guys. I love that. 4.5 millimeter hook, Aran weight yarn. I love it. This is also, how long will it take to make that? A couple of hours, and boom. That is so cute. Who wouldn't want that for winter runs, or, you know, for people that don't like hats so much. Okay, moving along. Garments for kids are always super easy and fast to make. Look at this one, it's also in crochet. Baby shorts with suspenders by Mon Petit Violon. Oh my god, it was released in July 2014. How cute is this? It was made in DK crochet hook 4 millimeter G, and it has sizes from newborn to a year. Adorable! Oh la 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 la. Amazing little holiday gift. The little scarfettes. You have the wedging scarf by Wendy Van Leeuwen, which is in crochet as well, released in March 2024. She uses 3.5 millimeter E. That would take you probably a little longer. It is for $5 Canadian, and it is so gorgeous. Look at those little eyelets. Oof. Yep. Oh, and there is a video tutorial as well, so that's always a plus. Always a plus. What do you think? Let's see. Anything for Hanukkah? There is a Hanukkah hat that I might make. Hanukkah hat by Kyle Konecka, released in July 2013. We're back into knitting. US 5, US 6, Universal Yarn Deluxe worsted. And look at those dreidels. Isn't it cute? Who wouldn't be happy to get a Hanukkah hat like that? But for that, you would have to get on your needles, do it now, because Hanukkah is on the 16th of December. It's doable though. It's very doable. Okay, so my favorite, and I'm making one right now as we speak, is the Wee Woolens Ornament Set. And it is by Susan B. Anderson. She released it in November 2020. It's my favorite thing to do for little quick Christmas gifts. They're little ornaments, they're adorbs, they're little hats and sweaters and mitts, and they're embroidery that you can do, or color work that you can do on the yoke of your tiny, tiny sweaters, even little baubles. It's just adorable, adorable, adorable. She sells it for $7. And yes, so it's the pattern for the mitts, for the hats, for the little sweater. I do it with my magic loop, but you can do it with your DPNs, your double pointed needles. I'm a magic loop fan, so $7, did I say? Oh, and what yarn is, well, I mean, it's sport yarn. I used fingering yarn. I used leftover of my brioche adventure shawl that I'm doing, scarf that I'm doing, but we all have, it takes nothing. Another cowl that is a color work, it's called the Fosteriana cowl by Melanie Roundtree. It was released in March 2025. She uses John Arbon textile knit by numbers 4-ply fingering, and so she uses US 2, 2.5 and US 3, and it is adorable. So cute, so cute, for $4.94 USD. The Guinel by Claire Walls, which are super cute fingerless mittens. It was released in December 2017. It is free, and she uses bulky like that. US 9, no fingers to make. Love it. That will take you a couple of hours, and somebody will be very happy to get it. All right, one last one, guys. How can I not? The Kitty Ankle Socks by Inorganic. She released it in, it doesn't say. Oh, and it's free. They're little socket made with fingering. Shorties, they're short socks. And for cat lovers, you don't even have a big body, you know, it doesn't go up your ankle. So that should be whipped up really fast. Fingering, US 1. Love it. Doesn't say when it was released, I don't know why. In Tarja. Oh, and then you add those little whiskers. Yes. All right, guys, I think that is it. What do you think? Let me see if I have something that I missed and that I absolutely have to show you. Yeah, there is the new leaf mitts that were released in March 2025 by Carisha. Yes, I want to make those. 6.5 British pound Malabrigo Chunky, Malabrigo Rasta, Malabrigo Rios. So it's probably a pattern that is given to you for different sizes. The option, worsted weight is the base, but then it says US 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10.5. So she probably gives you options for different sizes. Yarn. I love. Yep, written for 3 yarn weights. Amazing. So cute. Oh, I want some. I definitely want some. I specifically like the cream one with that colorful, looks like little tulips. Voila, that's it. What do you think? I gave you many ideas. Now to work. Knit, crochet. Let's get those gifts out and make people happy, and keep some for ourselves as well. Hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. Happy holiday knitting and crocheting. Bye.
running away while the buildings fall away.